Okay, I need a little help. So I'm trying to figure out how to put in Green Hammer Bros sprite thing, okay? His aftertouch sprite block thing. Okay, this is what I did, okay? In the ASM file of the block, we're gonna look at this, and we're gonna look at this really closely. Okay. This is what I did. The goal is for it to look like a cement block, and when you walk off or jump off, it turns into a puff of smoke and goes away. Okay. So it says first change. Okay, so I have it as 0, 1, 30, which is the cement block. I put sprite number 2. Why did I put sprite number 2? Because in the sprites folder, my sprites folder that I use with Sprite Tool, I have it right here. I call it GHB. Okay. All right. Yeah. And here's the sprites folder right here with all the stuff in it. See, I've already tried it once, and so I'm just trying it again. And I used the CFG editor. Stupid ass, don't ask me that. I used the CFG editor to rename, because I renamed it. I renamed the original name to something else. So I used the CFG editor to rename it. Like for example right here, open GBH, and it says right here GBH ASM right here. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, so the block, this is the block right here. Okay, I called it GHB block. Okay, and what I did was I made it 130, the cement block. I used sprite number 2 because that's the number that I have in the sprite text file. Okay. Then it says shatter effect. Okay, 00 for shatter and 01 for use another map 16. So I've been told to use the other map 16, namely tile 25, because when you jump off of it, it turns into a puff of smoke. And here, the guy even says, he says right here, here he goes. He says, to make it use puff of smoke, set the secondary change third block to 25 and enable this so it disappears in the puff of smoke. Okay, excellent. All right, I did that, all right? Then what I did was I hit my, this is that bat file that does all the blocks, okay? And here's my block list right here. And you can see the block here. I'm using tile. I'm using tile literally. I'm using tile 3C1 GBH block. That's the block that I have for the block part of this, okay? Because here's the ASM, and I called it GBH block, okay? So then I renamed, okay? I renamed down here. This is actually XKAS, but I renamed it XKASS, and then I renamed Azar XKAS because this is the technique that I've been told to do when you run Sprite Tool. So then I opened up Sprite Tool, okay? Opened up Sprite Tool and ran it. I ran the Sprite thing, right? Because this is the Sprite thing right here, right? The configuration files, right? So I told him to do that. It said it put it in the game just fine. So then I'm testing out the game, and this is what I get. Okay, so let's test out the game. Okay, so it does turn into the map16 file of the cement block. Okay, excellent. But it doesn't go away when I jump, and it spawns a flower, which is retarded. Now, I actually did this 2 separate times with 2 different blocks, just whatever. Now, here's the thing. Last time I tried this, it spawned the mushroom. Now it's spawning the fire flower. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand this. I honest to God don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm following every direction that I know, and I'm following it correctly, and I'm not spawning any sprite, and the sprite certainly isn't disappearing.